account. Like
it's not joint account.
Yes, before, but already we have a plan of marriage before we add that account.
Okay.
See, the money where we be say my business go come like this. I'll do drop the one I go drop. In you won't go come like this, we'll drop the one. The achievement we have achieved before we were married, we can't when we were married, the achievement was not bigger than when we were single. I don't know if you understand.
Yeah. Because you pulled in together.
Exactly. Put in more effort. Yeah. If I want to do business now, I don't need to they find one borrow me. Enter our union saving. Give me this one are your business. So carry on. If he wants to do project like this, our union money, we will still bring it back. Like we will see, okay, this one your business, how much you need? I say, okay, I need like 500 or 1 million. 500. Make sure say if you sell finish, return the 5 million. The profit will not be from my personal self. No, I don't have my personal money. I have my personal money, but we also have a union account where we drop things concerning the marriage expenses. It helps grow better. It helps grow better. If you are doing individually, guy, still quarrel go there somehow because one, your husband can't they feel like, except if you marry Odogun, that's what I'm saying. If you marry Odogun, you go say chicken change with my husband, with my wife gets.
That's 200,000.
Waiting concern your money. But if you are starting life, maybe you not to marry not still together, or you get not together, you want to start life. It's better you build together. Before you build us, you not go know. You understand? Before you buy car, you not go know. Before you they live better, you not go know.
It could just they happen.
It go easily because
you're pulling
people are ahead. That's it.
Well, you know, there are also, I feel like there's also a flip side to it because there are some people that when they join together with their husband,
you've not seen men will go and use the money.
That's why
use it to.
That's why I said before you do that, know the kind of man you marry, and you know the kind of woman. There are some woman. You are talking about man. Women do that.
Your guy is money and buy hair.
There's one married man like that. He said. The reason why he divorced her, they put he divorced his wife. He said because he was saving everything to his wife. It was not time to account for that money. Nothing. Nothing materialistic thing. Because he was not saying he was going to wear the most expensive thing, but yet his wife is not working.
Okay.
He's not doing anything
with the money that they are saving.
Both of them. It's not even both of them. Only him.
Chai.
Do you know there are some married women they're going to build us in their husband concern.
I've actually heard of an issue when a man is a plumber in the house that he's building a house as a plumber and he never knew the wife's house.
It's not what we are saying.
Women.
Some women are very terrible. That aspect, see, you know the kind of woman you know. Women, men can just. You know, there are some married women they're going to build us in their husband concern. Yes, men trust more than women. The reason why women lose trust, lose trust. I can't say lose trust on men is mostly because of infidelity. But you see, men, they trust women. Especially their wife. They know what their wife can do. They don't believe. Now, when she don't do it, the eye will come clear. This was you understand? That is why, in case of, let me not just go into that infidelity and DNA issue. It's not of recent. Men call the wise up. Before, men don't care. They don't say, now my wife, now if try her. Now African wife, you know if you try her. It's not something that maybe now because of paternity issue or maybe the man died, the one whether I born the pikin. Now we made DNA can they rate. Before, men not care. Men not care.
They're not actually they don't care.
Now let me say something little about this DNA. Now, women always think we know the both parties cheat. But women always push it to the men's side that men they always do the cheating. Now, why is it that they always push that cheating thing to us, but when it comes to do with DNA, women they faint every time?
See, this kind of word I wanted
just
to
think
say.
I'm not pidgin English, I just think.
There's one word I wanted to say. Women always want to be the victim.
Women like
to be the victim. You understand? See, woman where you marry for her, that picking where you born, if it not be your own. But with the day where you cheated, if drag your neck. But in one play it like she's righteous, she's perfect. Why did you cheat? But meanwhile, she has done a deal like if you find that because she doesn't want to keep calm because if she keep calm, you would think she's doing the same. Exactly. She wants to play victim. You cheat on me. I've never cheated on you, but she's doing it.
I'm loving this.
Intense that you can never know. They cover up with victim case, but it's not women. No, like I say, let's say men cheat more than
Thank you.
women.
Thank you, ma.
Men
God
cheat
bless you.
Yes. Now women will be say, I can say the reason why women cheat, especially financial issue, as some women who are sex addicts. That's the only reason I can say a woman cheating. What will make you they cheat? I don't understand.
But men, they don't even need anything.
Men don't need reason to cheat.
They don't need reason.
They just
So can we please go to the next
They don't
question?
need reason. I like this girl leg. You don't follow her.
I like her head.
You don't follow her.
They're not
You don't have a reason.
Okay, now when a woman says, after all the lovey thing, that this is the man I want to live and die with, now when is an issue of divorce, they push more on what they stand to gain than trying to make the marriage work. Why do you think women do that?
Women?
Yes. I need 60% of his wealth rather than I will try and make it work.
That is why I said women, most times, most of the women go for money. Most women, they go for money. Like me now that I will use myself as example. Me that start with my husband now from square zero, I will not divorce, be seeking for 60%. What happens to me enjoying it to the end? Because I've suffered a lot for it. Most women that do that, because they know say now the man work, the sweat, everything. Imagine house where I know say now me and my husband build down, we suffer sweat. I can't they live because of 50% or maybe give me everything. I want to see how it ends because I've suffered it. That's why I say don't blame some women who doesn't want to leave marriage because you don't know what they have been through. Put the effort they have put in. It's not about living with property. How about how you have put your everything, prayers, to make sure you grow to that stage. You not leave it for fitted to one woman.
Another woman.
Exactly. She must come in. She must come in. That thing go dey flash no matter how wealthy they dash all those property. That thing go dey ring for your ears. Say, hey God. So that's it. Now mostly women we marry, we know say na the ability they be, na men we get money. Now then they push those things. But if you are a woman who be say you also with the man, don't say not go let you do like that. Say you want to forfeit it. No, it doesn't happen like that too.
Okay, so we don't talk plenty today.
I'm telling you,
it's a matter. So what do you think are some common mistakes that couples make in marriage?
I can't say now. No, I never reached one year.
But you don't sit from your relationship,
people.
Mistakes that they make, there are a lot of mistakes married women and married men make. See, during the first advice they were telling us that don't ever relate any issue with your in-laws. That's the very first mistake. Don't ever. You see this case of this girl that spread her husband. That's her first mistake. There are things you keep secret. It's not everything. When that woman was saying, the one woman that said cover your husband's shame, I also have to get her point. There are things you don't expose because it go bite you. Now, as she's going back, the thing don't enter internet.
Everybody don't hear.
You understand? That is her first mistake. How did be she settled it within? All this thing not go. She not go to feel her again. You understand? And that's the first mistake. Don't relate. Don't be too fast to publicize whatever is exactly whatever is happening to your marriage. Very, very important. And the second mistake for women still looking, I will use myself as an example. Thank God I know women who are still looking for child, infertility women. See, don't wait for one miracle to happen. That's another mistake. I'm talking about TTC couples. Don't wait for a prayer band or one pastor to lay hands on you so that your husband so that you and your husband will give birth. Go to and meet gynecologists. As fast as 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, nothing happens. 6 months. Don't even wait till that 1 year. No, they will tell you 1 year before you go and meet, because that is a great mistake most TTC couples make. So that mistake has left some 10 years they never see picking. Because they are waiting on the Lord. Lord, not they wait. Lord is in the hospital. Lord is in everywhere. Go to hospital, check yourself, know where there is issue. Then you know if it's your own is the one you will wait for 20 years. If it is the one you use money to make it 2 years. You understand what I'm saying? That's another mistake. Then finances too. As a woman, cut down cost too. Now we dey spend more. Men no dey too concern except men wey dey cheat to here. I know they talk about because they spend.
Those ones they spend a lot
money outside.
They spend a lot. Try and cut down cost first year of marriage. You know be say say girls as we dey slay we like to buy things. As you don't marry, try cut down.
Manage those ones so you don't buy.
I mean, they go say buy
when you dey single.
Yes.
Buy when you marry. When you no buy.
Because if you don't try to economize your finances first year of marriage, you will get financial problems.
Okay.
Within. Yes.
Word.
That time you can't see say women some marriages they shake us money no day because time when you suppose use and gather the money you don't spend that.
They buy.
Exactly. That's a few things I have.
Amazing. All right.
So, if you could give one piece of advice, just one advice to people, somebody like me now who is not married yet, and I hope to get married soon, what would you say to us?
I always tell you, when I see my content too, I know they, even before I married, I know what marriage is all about. Marriage is not always milk and honey. That's what I will always tell people. It's not, no matter how they try to pull it or you snap picture with it. As you know, me and my husband one day, we don't do PDA finish for her. We just do PDA. My husband call me say, hey, you know what soup inside PDA where we they do like, PDA, my public. How they do Snapchat like this. So, look at my lovely, with my ring, I just nearly got married that time. My husband just shout from kitchen, you know one soup. Just know that most times what you see on social media is not what is happening within. So marriage has a lot to take. There's one thing I posted, there are 3 battles in marriage, of which you must face one. You can't
Please let us know.
anyone. You people have not seen that content. I said there's financial battles, there's spiritual battles, and infertility battles. So either you not everybody that will face, some people will not face any, but you must face no matter. Somebody commented that it's because we married poor man. Somebody commented on my page because I married poor man that Davido did not face anyone. Davido did IVF. Davido has money. What is I answered that. She faced spiritual problem, which is his son's death. Because that thing is a spiritual problem. Because if it didn't happen, if like they were alert enough, they're supposed to say, God, something spiritually has happened. So you must try to buckle up as a woman, because if you say nothing, money the guy, something go push you up, your eye go clear, you don't go know. So that's what I would just tell single people ready for anything to buckle yourself spiritually, financially, anything that happens to push ahead the marriage.
This has been we don't talk today. We've really talked about the evolution of marriage and relationship, and honestly I don't know about you, but I have learned a thing or two, and this has been an amazing time with myself, Z of the Good Life, here in the studio, and Debbie Billions, my G for life, and Edafe the mouthpiece, Utonwa, Razor Blade Man, Shawarma.
Draw.
Which will come with that one again? And our beautiful guest today, Faithrin herself, the one and only.
The one and the only.
Thank you so much for coming on the Unscripted Seat today.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and we also want to thank our amazing sponsors, Ico Gas, Uwawa Restaurant, and
Ladies Glam, Bella Bellina,
and Justly Custos. And so we want to say bye. it compulsory for me to tell my partner everything?
What are you doing with the past? There was a particular conversation we're having. It was a man who wanted his wife to tell him everyone she had slept with. Now, if your partner does not have the maturity to deal with such information, he should stay ignorant for the rest of his days.
Hello, beautiful, beautiful people. Welcome back to another mind-blowing, beautiful episode of the Unscripted Sweet podcast. Did you miss us? No, tell me now. You missed us, right? I missed you guys too. I missed you guys a whole lot. So we are back on your screens. And of course, you remember me now. I remain the beautiful, the Gen Z body of the house, Z of the good life. And yes, I miss them too. The amazing trio are here with me. Today, I have with me Utanwa, Shawarma, Barbecue, Tom Tom.
That's me.
You're looking good. You're giving us a combo of, traditional Yoruba, Bini, everything all together.
Spit on me, I'm here to fiakwa.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That was pretty extreme, but yes, you are looking really good.
Thank you very much.
I like it. I like the combo. I like the white and black. It's giving. What's that tribe? I don't know. I'm trying to remember.
Yoruba, Benin.
No, there's a tribe. The Tiv people.
Exactly,
yes, that's what it's giving, and I really like it. I do.
I'm Nigerian, so I represent
everywhere. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice of you.
Thank you.
And we have with us the Ankara queen herself, Odogu wife herself.
I'm back.
Debbie Billions is back on your screen.
Back in the building.
Yes. How you doing?
Hello,
You're
darling.
looking nice.
Thank you.
You're looking so
Thank
fine.
you. Thank you.
What have you been eating? Tell
You
me.
don't want to know.
What have you been eating?
I've been vacationing.
Oh, okay. All right.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I do know what you mean. We want to thank our amazing sponsors who have been with us from season 1, season 2, and now in season 3. We want to thank Ico Gas, who are our restaurant, and
Adis Glam, Bella, Bellina.
and Just Liquor Stores for giving us the chance to be here today. Because of them, we are here. So if you know you want to keep seeing us on your screens, rush and patronize all these people right now, okay? And of course, we are not alone today.
Exactly.
Today, we want to discuss some kind of, in fact, throughout this, you should just be getting ready because it's going to be hot
Exactly.
all the way.
Yeah.
Today, we are going to be discussing communication. We need to know, are you communicating with your partner correctly? Or are you even communicating at all? And of course, we are not going to be discussing that alone. We have with us somebody who he's a revered person. Yes, he is a reverend. Yes, revered person, reverend. You say, he just jail.
Yes.
Everything just
Everything
just senge, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He is, I don't know if I could call him a relationship coach, but I guess I'll say that today. He is the senior pastor of Simply Worship International Ministry, somebody who is a shepherd to many young people across the globe. Today we have with us Reverend Victor Atenaga. Welcome, sir.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for coming, sir.
You guys are just warming up already.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much, sir.
So, sir, I'm going to start out with asking, is it compulsory for me to tell my partner everything?
Relatively, yes. Relatively, no.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
All right. That's pretty. It's a two. Should I say it's a double-edged sword?
Yeah.
So why yes and why no?
Okay. Relationship that has to do with marriage should be built on the altar of transparency, where people are able to communicate and not be afraid. Like we see God initiating the institution of marriage in the book of Genesis. In the last verse of chapter 2, he said they were both naked and not ashamed. They were not ashamed of who they were, their challenges, their wars, what they have been, where they have been. But you also know in reality, in the practice of life today, that not every nerve in people's core, with different kind of people, have the capacity to handle some issues. So you have to be wise to know what to communicate and what not to communicate. For example, in the counseling, we have a relationship hub for both married and singles. Okay. And there was a particular conversation we're having in a counseling block one time, and it was a man who wanted his wife to tell him everyone she had slept with before they got married. And he was so insistent on it that he was obsessed about the question. So the girl told him what she wanted to tell him. Years after marriage, I mean way long into marriage life, he found out that she had a relationship with one guy and another guy. Now, all these were premarital.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he drew out his sword.
Oh, wow.
Now, when it got to my table, my question was this: what are you doing with the past? And in my office, he was insisting that the wife must tell him everything. I told him, you don't have right to know everything because information is given to those who are matured enough
Exactly.
to
Yeah.
handle it. So for me, that is where the stuff is. In those days where people get married early and the issue of sanctity of premarital sex was held to a high esteem. You could predict the happenings thereafter. But in today's world, everywhere's messed up.
Yeah, it's true.
Lots of people are challenged. Lots of people get married late. Lots of people. So for one reason or the other, the absence of truth from the divine comes into play, and people are living their own life only to find out, oh, I'm not supposed to be living that way. And now they found the truth. Are you going to hold the past against them?
Right.
Are you going to condemn them because of what happened? Now, if your partner does not have the maturity to deal with such information, he should stay ignorant for the rest of his days.
Wow.
As far as I'm concerned.
That is very, very deep. He should stay ignorant for the rest of his days.
Yes.
Amazing.
So, sir, there is a saying, though some people say that in marriage, maturity is not the ability to lie, but not to tell the truth. There's some truth in marriage that you say that will definitely cause chaos in your marriage. Do you think in marriage we should always say everything as it is?
My answer will be first, like I said before, but now with an improvised approach.
Okay.
Now, if we go with that statement you made,
Okay.
like not tell a lie, but
We're not saying the
not
truth.
saying the truth,
Exactly.
you'll be creating room for chaos because evil thrives on secrecy. Now, if we're talking about the past before we came together, we can say, oh, let it go.
Okay.
But now that we are together, if we keep building lines like hurdles, we create a safe haven for secrecy and building viruses that will kill us tomorrow. So I would say, from biblical standpoint, marriage should be built on truth and transparency. But if it has to do with the past, like I said, you look at it. I was in a bus many years ago, I was single.
Okay.
I was traveling from Benin to Lagos. I was doing road. It's over 25 years ago, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Wow.
And on the highway, I heard two girls discussing. We were just discussing, talking about their escapades, and one talked about the relationship she was in.
Okay.
And said this guy loves her crazily. But there's a question the guy raised, and that is, just tell me. I want to know how many guys you've been with before you met me. And her friend, that was what caught my attention. Her friend shouted, "You tell him! You tell him!" And you tell me I can't shock. There must be something behind it.
Exactly.
Because no shout comes empty.
Exactly.
There must be a reason for this shout. He said, me, trust your babe now. I don't tell him. If I dare tell him, no love exists anymore.
Wow.
Everything goes spoil.
But that looks, for me, that looks like her past.
Yeah.
And she's trying to settle. For those kind of stuff, I just say, just find a way around it. But if you were rough, tell them I was rough. You don't need to go into details.
Because that was the past.
For me, if I were to be in the shoes, I won't be crying, because the less you know, the healthier your brain.
Exactly.
Yes, yes.
Exactly.
But moving forward, we should be open. Because you see, when you're having challenges in marriage, maybe these days that people walk into your room without you inviting them.
Exactly.
They walk into your bedroom, they walk into your bathroom through your cell phone.
Oh, okay, that. Yeah.
They walk into your life at dark hours, at bright hours. The tendency to sleep seems to be higher these days. Because the opportunity to commit crime is higher now. The best way to stay sane is open up to your partner on your engagement and indulgences, so you can stay with your vows. The vows are not said and planned to be lived on the balance of perfection, but on the balance of cooperation. We can both be stronger. Like they said, broom all put together are more difficult to break than if it is single.
Yeah. So, sir, when you say couples, you hear most men say, my wife doesn't understand what I'm trying to say. They say words like, women don't know how, women cannot communicate with us because they don't know how to speak our language. So it makes me feel like, what's up with that? You think that women communicate differently from men?
Yes.
How? How so?
Okay. The way God made our brains, our psychological makeup is different. For example, the part of the man's brain that deals with sex is somewhere around the front.
Very close.
The part of the woman's own is somewhere around the middle. Now, this doesn't determine the strength of the need. It's just the level of priority.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Do you understand? So if a man wants to communicate sex, for example, there's a way he communicates it. But if a woman wants to communicate sex, she communicates differently. Only this one, as sharp as this statement I just made, that's the same for everything. Women communicate based on how they feel.
Okay.
Men communicate based on how they just think.
Okay.
Women are peripheral in their thinking. That's what makes them territorial and want to keep family, want to keep things. While men are projecting in their thoughts. So if a woman tells you, you don't love me anymore, it doesn't mean you don't love me anymore.
Okay.
For the man, he will take it very literally because for him, it's R for apple.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
But for the woman, that you don't love me anymore could just mean you're not giving me attention in this area. And that statement can be after you bought her a Lamborghini 24 hours ago.
Exactly.
Women score you 1 for 1. So any man who is saying things like that, I don't blame them. They're only just telling us how knowledgeable they are about life.
Okay.
That's why I believe that every human being must go through the school of marriage in terms of training before they get married. In fact, from when you are thinking of being matured enough to go into marriage, I'll say start the school of marriage. Understand how women think. Understand how men think. So you can communicate the way they understand. If you offend a man now that you do something very terrible and you buy him the car of his dream, he'll forgive you.
And you forget that.
You
That's
forget
If you buy him a perfume,
just leave it.
It's gone.
You're my guy, but that you know, so you're not trying. Exactly.
But then don't pass.
so
When a woman,
she bottles everything up.
She remember.
Yeah, so certainly, I said that to me, all those things to mean that we communicate differently. So what each person is supposed to do is to understand how women communicate. What is their R? What does their R stand for? Is it actually apple? or something else. Then the woman also need to understand, how do men communicate? For example, if you're talking to a man now, if you notice, the man will think before he responds. He could even smile and be nodding, but he has not comprehended. Do you know why? The part of the human brain that has to do with speech develops faster and more advanced in women's brain than that of men. So before we will tell you yes, we have connected it to everything.
True.
That if you just tell a man, get up, I say, let's go eat, he will think, what will I wear? What will I be spending? What will be the alternative? Is there school fees to pay?
Exactly.
But the woman is just like, maybe just to go job. No, but the man has thought through the entire... And during that time, the man will not say anything. So I've heard many women, countless number of women, young and old, tell me, Reverend, I was talking to him. Every time I'm talking to him, he just keeps me quiet as though I'm a fool. Am I dumb? Or do I smell? He just is. I'll say, cool down. So I will sometimes give them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 difference between the way man communicate and when they hear it, the man will notice he's wrong. The woman notices wrong. So teach the men that, see, what you do is, if you are processing, just say, I've heard you, please. I'm processing.
Okay.
Because he's actually processing.
Yeah.
He has not understood what you are saying now. You are already like, my 10. He's just about to start the journey. That's why you also see that children, girl kids, talk faster than boys. Yes, true. That's where it starts from.
I see. Amazing. So in all of this, knowing that, okay, men communicate differently and women communicate differently, why is it so easy for people to communicate with their friends better than their spouses? And I mean friends of the opposite sex.
True.
There's a lot of hypocrisy or pseudo-hypocrisy that happens with people you don't have deep covenant with.
Okay.
Yes. I can allow anything go. There's no commitment.
Okay.
When we're talking, I could just bypass it. Because I'm not obligated to say yes or no.
Okay.
But if your wife is talking to you, it's judgment day. If your husband is talking to you, it's judgment day. So there is no, there are no short corners. It's either a B or an A. You either go left or you go right.
But you must answer.
Yes, you must give the right answer. Without the person, okay, let's talk about it later. So this one has the right to wake you up back 12 minutes. Or get up. We never talk and finish. And you know, men don't like women when they tell them, let's talk. Jesus. Which I don't do again. So that's it.
So you're saying that because of the hypocrisy, that is why people feel like they communicate with their friends better than their partner.
Have you not found out that when you're dating a guy, you're not married, sometimes you don't quarrel?
That is so true.
Once you just get married like this,
and that's so true.
2 months.
You start
Less than 2 months.
We don't fight.
What's the worry you say?
Because like you said, there's no bond. There's nothing that ties you forever.
You want to win.
Vows.
You want to win. Now that the person is now your own, you want it perfect.
Yeah.
You want everything good.
Okay, so sir, is it possible for a man to? We know cheating is wrong. Now I'm coming from the angle of cheating. Is it possible for a man to cheat and still love the wife 100%?
For a man, 100%.
Oh wow.
My eyes, you can see my eyes. I'm in shock.
But like, how about the others?
For women,
angle.
For women, the degree is lesser.
Okay.
Women are deeper than men. You know the song Basha? I wake up. Where she said, I went deep, but you're far away. It's more with the women. When a woman can just be talking to you now, she's not in love. But when she falls in love with you, you had better fall in love, otherwise run.
Serious trouble.
Because once she falls in love, she's ready to deny her father,
her family,
her family. So men can have sex. That's how their brains. I mean, a man can have sex with a woman she doesn't love. Ever with 100 women he doesn't love.
Okay.
And goes back and kneel down to beg his wife.
Okay.
But if a woman holds a man in her heart, the man is finished.
So there's no way. It's really rare for her to say, okay, she wants to give that part of
Many
herself
times,
to another
yes.
person.
Many times when she does that, she's just trying to keep a traditional home.
Okay.
If her heart belongs to someone else, the man will know.
Exactly. True.
So
Yes.
if she has cheated, there's no going back on
No,
that.
I didn't say that. I just said that the degree of withholding your heart from the one you got married is higher with the women when they indulge than with the men. Men can do touch and go.
Okay.
Women have lesser tendency to do touch and go. Although statistics have shown that women cheat more than men.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah.
But they don't easily catch them.
Corporate.
They are cats.
Corporate.
They are they are trying to
going to say right now
protect that
Exactly.
Corporate.
I'm just going to laugh.
because you know this cheating thing has to it's very broad.
Yeah.
To think of an acceptance for somebody against your spouse, that's cheating. If you look at it from Jesus' perspective,
Yes.
it starts with the mind.
Okay.
Yes. So if we look at cheating can be very broad.
Exactly.
So for women, research carried out in great institutions around the world have proven that women cheat. But for example, if a man is erected now, you will know.
Yeah.
True.
But if a woman is on top of her desires, she can just put up that her porch look.
Difficult face. Exactly.
Okay. All right.
It makes me curious. In situations like that, where the woman has, gone outside, her heart is outside already, what would you advise such a couple if they come to you for, counseling? Or they want help to redeem their marriage, but obviously the woman's heart is already outside with another man?
Emotions are crazy, unpredictable. They are like gas molecules spilled into the air. The truth about love life is this: the one you've chosen to marry has been preferred above all else.
Okay.
Stay there.
Interesting.
Most times when people tell you, oh, this guy is loving you, you never reach out. There's a Yoruba adage that say that the king with the tidbit first wife, the top of
They go hang out.
for kitchen.
Don't worry, they'll just fetch time.
You know the far.
Not the far at all.
He did whisper you. So when you understand that, you must know what's at stake. What are you looking for? Is it money? Those things, they pass away.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You must count your cost. You must tell yourself the truth. If I go into that relationship and break my home, what are my chances? Because this you is a product of you and your spouse.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a song titled Better Me You.
Okay.
Once you get married, it's no more you again. No. This me that you're looking at here, is me and my wife.
Okay.
No matter how much great things I've done around the world, I couldn't have done it alone without my wife, and that is the truth. Even this, the way I talk, the way I dress, the way I do things, because she looks at, honey, that thing you put on is not fine. Please go change it. You even why are you telling me what to do? You could go change it. You go change it. So the outlook is a product of two efforts. Now you get married. Who told you are going to get the same result?
Okay.
You might not get the same result. So if you fall, go home, talk to your spouse. When you talk and he or she doesn't listen, look for the person either of them respect. That's why it's very challenging and risky to get married to somebody who doesn't respect anybody.
Oh, yeah.
So that kind of a person, either a pastor or a friend or a mentor, can speak to the situation Because nobody wants a home to break. It takes a lot to build marriage. Are you married, sir?
I am. 9 years. 9 years. God bless you. Maybe you give us one of these episodes.
give us
Give us the vibe. It's difficult. It's challenging to build a family. Now you build for 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, or 9 years like he is, and you just say, I don't love you anymore. Wait to. Just wait first. Let's discuss this matter. Does love die? Yes. That's why it has to be fanned. The embers of the embers of love has to be fanned consistently. Because we lose the strength of love due to different things. So we should know where we're losing it and go fix it. And please, once you get to that place for reconciliation, open your heart to reconciliation, because the Almighty says, I hate divorce. Exactly.
When he says, I hate divorce, it's in spite of the circumstances, or rather, regardless of the circumstances. You could have genuine grounds for divorce, but he still says, I hate divorce. Because that formation ought to build till death do you both part.
Till death do you part.
So, talking about this divorce issue, now we know according to the Bible said the ground of divorce should be maybe adultery.
Felling the bed.
But there is something that happens whenever a woman wants to divorce a man. Why is it that they don't always push to make the marriage work, but on the ground of divorce, they always push for what they stand to benefit when they divorce with the husband?
Yes, it's part of the challenge we're having today. I was in Lagos. My wife and I went for a healing meeting in Lagos. So somewhere along the line, a radio station, I think it was Cool FM or so, invited us for us to do an interview. And that period was when the then governor, should be Ambode also, that either Ambode or this current governor said that because of the challenges they have been having on divorce lines, for anybody to be issued marriage certificate, the person had to tender a counseling certificate.
Okay.
And that seemed very nice to me. And they asked the question, what do you think about it? I said, yes, because the degree of ignorance now is very high. Yes, I've related with quite a lot of people. I'm a mentor of men. I have a platform for mentoring men. And most men I've talked with tell me, sir, all the things you are saying, I've never heard of it.
Okay.
They've been married for 20 years.
They don't even know.
So how have you been coping? He said, we just they push. And life should not just
Exactly.
be
They
rugged down. Go like that. So information is very, very important. So if you're going to deal with issues like that, then let the people go for real counseling before they get married. Then looking at the question you asked, which is why do they look at what they are going to benefit? It's because they feel they've lost it all. They don't want to lose out. They want to get something at least for their
time.
Yes, but research has shown that the tendency to divorce a second time is higher if you divorce once.
Oh, okay.
And the more you divorce,
The more you keep
the
divorcing.
more tendency there is for you to divorce.
Wow.
Because thoughts informs actions. Consistent action defines habits. Habits defines character. So it just keeps going on like that. So I think what people should look at is they should look at dealing with the issues in their home. Don't entertain divorce in your head. And you know, divorce is like a spirit. If you keep speaking it in your house, it will manifest.
So just keep word.
It will happen. So fix it. Every relation, every challenge can be dealt with. I've seen men who have cheated serially and got to one day when they realize that no, this madness won't stop.
Okay.
And they change.
They got an encounter and it's if you see the couple, some of those couples now, and they tell you this particular man, don't even think of doing evil once. You go rub your body for ground and say lie.
As he love you like this.
It means every damage can be fixed.
Yeah, it's redeemable.
Yes, every damage is redeemable. As long as both And something else I also see that is causing some of this divorce in today's world is that people go into marriage with deception.
Okay.
Yes, a lot of deception happens around, and that is a huge challenge for us. People, for example, some people get married just to have children.
Yes.
Why are you getting married?
So when they get married, after the children, that's all.
Yeah.
That's all.
Some people are bisexual,
Exactly.
True.
and once they have their children, they don't want to touch the woman anymore, or they don't want anything to do with the man. And I've seen it with men. I've seen it with women. In fact, I started seeing challenges like this over 20 years ago.
Wow. So it's not even now.
like
No.
open.
Serious problem. It's after you start digging, they will not come up because the other side of having same-sex relationship is not accepted around, so
society.
they don't want to talk about it. So if you go into marriage and you find those kind of stuff, it's enough reason for you to shout. So why deceive people when you know you're not going to do stuff? Some enter for money reasons. Some enter for whatever reason. And that's why the pastor or the priest, whoever is always asking, do you have any legitimate reason
Not to get married.
why you should not be joined to this person? If you do not say, they say, ever hold your peace. But when they don't gas,
You don't see hold that
peace
peace again. You cannot.
so those are some of the challenges. Otherwise, if both of you really love yourselves, just know that there will be challenges to make you change your mind. But if you insist on fixing your marriage, every marriage, like you said, choose your words, is redeemable.
Okay, all right.
This topic is getting really interesting. So when it comes to communication, I just want to bring in the social media. So I indulge in a lot of groups on Facebook and the rest of it. And you see women and men coming to complain about their marriages, anonymous. Keep me anonymous. This is. And I read some things and I'm like, my father, what's going on? So I want to know, in terms of communication, do you think that the social media is making it difficult for couples to communicate to themselves? Instead, they would rather run to the social media to express their displeasure or the things that are going on in their marriages.
If you have challenges in your marriage, look for a counselor, a wise counselor. If your pastor is wise, talk to him. If your pastor is not wise or your imam is not wise, look for somebody that is wise. I think the awareness of the function of a counselor is increasing on our soil, so people are beginning to set up one or two places here and there.
True.
But just try and go for counseling. Don't give up on it, because when marriages break, they break the people. And something they don't really tell you is that if it hits a man and a woman 30%, it hits the children like 60, 70. So some of them never really recover till they die. I mean the children. Yes, so it's better you deal with the issues. Know what the challenges are. Don't come on social media in a place where you have people doctors without certificate giving you medical prescription on how to cure diseases. You just go there. Those forums, except you want to make jest of yourself. Go sit with. If you don't know where to go, look for me. At least send me a message. We will talk, because it's part of my passion to help marriages work.
That's nice.
As you can see, I'm talking very freely.
Yes, everything is just flowing. It's just flowing.
Yeah, we've authored several books, and
That's amazing.
and in the next let me say, in the next 10 months, we'll come out with like 3 new relationship books.
Amazing.
So it's part of my passion.
That's cool. That's really cool. So still speaking on technology and relationships. Now, in this day and age, I don't think many people don't meet people on the road. Like they don't meet their partners, or nobody does hello fine girl anymore.
I know where you're going.
Nobody does hello fine girl on the streets anymore. Now I'm curious, do you think technology helps relationships get closer, or it's now more of a distraction? Because if you meet your partner on social media, what's the tendency that another person will not still come on that same social media?
Yeah, technology is God's gift to the earth.
Okay.
Some religious people will fight me, but I'm cool. Technology is very good, but it can also be very destructive. So knowing how to use it will be very, very cool. I talked about earlier about how people visit your house without being there. Where are you now? I'm in my sitting room. Can I see? You own your yes. That's the approved one that you use your phone. The one somebody can hack into your TV set. Via the internet that has a camera and visualize your house without you knowing. And that one is there. So what you need to do is to understand technology, know how to use it. As it concerns phones and communication, know when people should talk to you and when they shouldn't talk to you. If you're a very busy person, you must know that you should allow your home be a place of deep fellowship and intimacy. Have technology usage, have rules for technology usage, both for you and your partner. You can have a rule to say, okay, no phone hour. 3 hours of no phone. Put it on dead silence. Keep it somewhere.
And it's just you.
And just you and your partner. Otherwise, we could be sitting on the same seat and giggling at other people's jokes.
True.
Yes. We could just be sitting down here like this. I'll be laughing. I'll be talking to somebody in Australia. You are talking to somebody in China. I will be laughing. Say, where have you been? My husband and I, we have been at home. You've not been at home. He has been in China. You have been in Australia. So know how to use it so you can help your life move forward.
Fantastic. So you said something about intimacy. Now, in marriage, do you, or would you rather say intimacy plays a major role? Because in Christendom, people don't always want to say this. So do you think, apart from the monetary thing, do you think intimacy plays a major role in keeping the marriage?
Have you ever seen a girl from a rich family fall in love with a boy from a poor home?
Nollywood?
Yes.
No, not Nollywood.
Like
True life.
Real life. Yes, I've seen it.
We'll stuck them in the prison way. True life.
Yeah.
And everybody's talking to her. She doesn't want to
Listen.
That's because she connects with that guy or that girl from a very deep place. It might not have anything to do with sex.
Okay.
I just want to be with you. And now, we now get into the house. I'm no more feeling you like that. Something is wrong.
Okay.
So intimacy is the center of a long-lasting relationship.
Okay.
It is the center. We must connect spiritually, emotionally, and physically. Beyond our acquisitions, our contacts, and our trips abroad, and our wares and cars, fleet of cars everywhere, and the structure of our building. Beyond that, we can actually be happy together without those things. But it is hard to be happy together without intimacy.
Okay.
Word.
No intimacy. No being together.
Actually, I 100% agree. So I'm curious, what is one thing, or rather, what would you say? What are some things you advise couples to start doing in order to communicate better in relationship and marriage?
Okay, in one of my books, Singles, Just Before You Say Yes, from the inspiration of God, gave some points that we should look at. Okay. And those questions are supposed to be answered before marriage. But if they are not answered before marriage, then they should be answered in the house. Okay. Number one, does he love people? or she? Does he or she love people? Does he or she love work?
Okay.
Does he or she love family? Does he or she love you? Does he or she love God? And they usually ask me, why do you put God last? I say, because God is actually first. If I put it there, you say I'm religious. But leave it wherever it is. It doesn't take away the values.
Yeah.
Now, love and respect for people should be discussed. This person you're getting married to, or this person you're married to, what does he really think about people? Yeah. If you cannot answer these questions, your communication line will be dead. Because if his value for money is beyond his value for family, you don't have a home. You have the money, you have the cars. You hear them, you hear lots of men. What? I don't know what she's looking for.
Giving her everything.
I give her everything, she's still disturbing me here and there. What's
She has money. What else does she want?
What else does she want? His friends will say, I don't know for how.
Best of the feather.
And those bunch of ignorant people, they don't know.
Oh, I like this. I love this. I don't know for Ramon. That's what they do. Women behave.
As though that women are just some piggy bank you go dump both sperm and money and they produce you family. Nothing is beyond that. If people who want to really succeed in their marriages, they should start having reasonable, heart-to-heart conversation about everything. All the aspects of life. Have serious conversation. Because what does this person think about work? I've heard some ladies say, my husband is just kind of lazy. I say, is he lazy? He said, he doesn't like to go to work. And I ask, was he like this before you got married? He had a job, but I said, okay, let me tell you my story. When I was dating my wife, I used to be the music director of my church.
Okay.
Her house wasn't so far from the church then. So when I want to go for choir practice, I would come to her place and gist with her. While we're talking, I will be looking at my wristwatch. She said, why are you always looking at your wristwatch? I said, because I'm not supposed to get there late. And before you know it, I will move. No, before I got married, I wasn't the music director of my church. I was a key music person in my church. So I will rush there. And one day she said, can't you just spend a little more time with me? I said, I can promise you to come back after that practice. I do the same for business. I do the same for work. I do the same for ministry. That when it's time to work, it's not love sharing moment.
Okay.
People who don't know how to value time and money like this will not be able to pay the sacrifice that puts serious money in family purse. And many people today are poor because their attitude towards work is very, very destructive. So if you do not talk about everything, don't say you are communicating. And don't forget, communication is the transference of information from a source to a destination. And like they say, that until the information that is passed is received and decoded by the person who is the receiver, communication is not said to be effective.
Okay.
If you look at the formation of data, what we call computer in today's world, we type what we call English, but the machine decodes it into a machine language before it will understand it. It doesn't understand English, but it understands its machine language, which comes in zeros and ones. Now, with that understanding, it means that whatever we're going to say, we have to first of all understand. The super edge of it is that we have to agree. Until we agree, let's not say we've done anything. We see men today who have houses their wives don't know. We see wives who have houses their husbands don't know.
True.
And their children are standing at the middle. I want my children to go to Susu University. You know what I say? I want them to go to Susu University. Can't you both just agree for heaven's sake and stop putting the children at the middle? So you see the children play very funny politics. When the one set it is to go and meet the father. There is no balance. If you look at those children, tomorrow they get up and become a nuisance in the society because there is no unified force for raising it. They are permit me to use the word, they're kind of bipolar. Yes, not on the in the terms of but looking at, they are not well formed. You need the combination of the positive and the negative, the man and the woman, to raise a child, not in disarray, but in a unified form.
Interesting.
So, sir, and I heard you say about communication. I've heard some women saying that he calls me too much, like I'm tired.
Why is it
Now,
calling all the time?
communication is very important in relationship and marriage. Now, do you think communication can be stressful can be too much?
Is there something like over
communication?
Yeah.
Because some women find it irritating.
I think it's both gender,
both ways.
It's not just
Don't
women.
like
Calm
to
down,
talk.
please.
Because it's
Calm
more
down.
women.
Calm down.
It's both
Do the
ways,
calm.
Daddy.
Okay, I agree that it can be over communication.
Okay.
What I mean by that is this. Sorry, can I get the paper, the sheet in your hand, the card in your hand?
Yes.
Can I get the card in your hand? Can I get a card in your hand?
It's with you.
Can I get a card in your hand? That's over communication. Once the person have gotten the message you're trying to share, keep quiet and wait for response.
Okay.
That's over communication. But to say somebody is calling you too much, there are two ways. How is he doing it? There are some people because they are insecure. Who are you with now? Who are you talking to? There are sometimes.
Turn your camera.
There are sometimes it's genuine. Like our first daughter, she cannot call me. Okay, if she calls me 10 times, 4 times at least, she must ask me, where are you? What are you doing? Are you alone? I know she's not trying to find out if she just knows I work with people.
Okay.
I could walk into a place alone, but in less than how many seconds, I will not be alone.
Yeah.
So if they ask me like that, I will not say, okay, why are you asking me? I know it's healthy. But if the person is complaining, is he complaining because the person is bearing with the nagging and the consistent or insistent questioning and prying into what I do? If that's the case, then the man and the woman, they need counseling.
Okay.
Because once you start feeling insecure about your partner, then suspicion will be loudest than any other thing in that relationship, even louder than love.
Okay.
Yes, it gets into the point of obsession, insecurity, and you see some of those people, they are suicidal.
Exactly.
Yes, it gets there, they are suicidal. So you don't want to go there. But in terms of communication, say I ask my wife where I am, or I tell her where she is. It's supposed to be so. Now, if anybody's complaining for the healthy inquiry, then somebody is sick. It means that partner, he hides something.
Okay, so how do you tell that this questioning is healthy, and how do you know it's not?
I don't do it all the time.
Okay.
I just ask, how are you? Where are you now? What are you doing? Okay, fine. Me, I'm doing this. And I go. The way you know it's unhealthy is that the person will now be doing the job of a CID.
Pressing on the issue.
Or a surgeon. He wants to dissect to understand how it's going. At that, you know it's not healthy.
Okay.
Because it's uncomfortable. Why are you asking? What do you want to know? The essence of question is for knowledge. Now, if that knowledge becomes harmful, then there's a problem.
Okay. So, sir, I have seen cases where, a couple, maybe the lady asks the man a question, and then, like you said, men take time to process, but they never come back with feedback.
That's true.
Yeah, and so the woman is like, I asked you this thing, way back, and I am still waiting for your response. Now, if the woman begins to complain as a result of such a behavior, Is she wrong? Is she right?
They'll say
She's nagging,
It's
she's
two ways.
complaining.
It's two ways. When you see situations like that, that's why I say you talk about everything. Tell your partner, hey, guy, I asked you something the other time. You've not given me a response. I'm still processing.
Okay.
Smart girl, how long should I wait? For how long? 1,000 years? You know we're in this together. I can wait, but just tell me how long.
long?
Okay.
If he knows that he should be accountable, he will, except he's hiding something.
Okay.
Then you guys need to have what I call an open conversation about issues. How I like to be talked to. How I like to be responded to.
Okay.
This is the way I feel. When you are done saying it, oh boy, tell me how you feel. How do you like me communicate to you?
Okay.
Yes, if you have that kind of conversation, have it as an open rule. Once in 2 weeks or once a month, depends on your schedule, and you guys sit down to have what I call it's also an open day. I call it open day, where both of you sit down to talk. Rules, house rules, no wrong language, no anger, nothing. Tell me how you've been.
Okay. A lot of
going to be
intentionality.
Yes, a lot of intentionality.
My
Okay.
goodness.
Many people need to actually start practicing.
So, in relationship, do you think age, especially in marriage, do you think age plays a major role in marriage, especially when the husband is not too older than the wife? And respect.
It doesn't really play much. It's the mindset of the people. That's why counseling is very important. If you had asked the question the way I was thinking you were going to ask it, like, does age matter in marriage?
Exactly.
To instruct respect? I would say yes and no. Because according to the books of psychology, human psychology, and from even experience, I found out that people don't really, especially ladies don't really know themselves and what they want until they are between 21 and 23.
Yes.
So if you get married to them before that time, they could start feeling that you hijacked them. You're using them. But after then, it's kind of safe. 21, 23 is cool. I think ladies should get married before 25. If you're not, trust God, it's going to work. But we're just looking at age. Then when it concerns age difference, this person is your husband. As a lady, you must know that even if you have more money than him, or you have more fame or name, he's your husband. And he must be respected. He's not your mate.
Exactly.
He should be talked to with all sense of respect. And for the guys, you must understand that being her head does not make her your subject.
Okay.
She has a voice. She's just a helpmate. Have you ever seen any jack less than the strength of a vehicle lift the vehicle? So it means that most likely every jack is stronger than the vehicle in terms of ability to lift it.
Exactly.
But God in his infinite wisdom made the man the head. And every true head must know that it takes two to tango.
Okay.
That a leader is one who helps others achieve a common goal. So it means that person must be talked to, must be agreed with. What the house does not agree on should be left on the table and not be executed. You can't buy that car. You can't buy that house. You can't even sponsor your grandmother until it is agreed.
The house agrees.
Yeah, my wife and I were running a business before we got married. In fact, she actually paid for the CAC registration for the business. We had talked about it, so I was waiting to get some funds. She got some funds, and she just came to my office one day and said, let's go out. I said, what? So let's go register a business. I said, you know, the normal African man mind first come into my head, like, why will a woman be the one? I said, no. Then my redeemed head jumped into me. I said, it's fine. We went and we pulled the business through together. Now, when we were singles intending to get married, we agreed that we must give gifts because we started making serious money. We'll give gifts to our parents every month.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Amazing.
After we got married, we also give gifts. Coincidentally, my dad didn't last too long before he died. We give gifts to our parents. Now we must support. This is Africa. This is not Europe. We support family here. True. From that uzopo we bring from farm.
We share some give them.
I like that word. Cut.
Small.
Yes, and then take care of this family. So everything should be agreed upon. And you should never look at it that your wife is asking you questions about finance and you start feeling like she's trying to control you. No, she's only protecting you. Where will she carry the money to?
Okay, sir. Talking about this finance. Talking about this finance. Do you think it is right for a man to let the wife know his total amount of?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
I'll tell you why. A very wealthy man died.
Okay.
He died. It was after his death. And himself and the wife, they were so close.
Okay.
When he died, a woman brought a daughter home and said, this Pekin.
Okay.
And the Pekin must resemble the husband.
The man's family confirmed that now our Pekin.
Okay.
The woman didn't know. What does this man have? The woman didn't know. She was just playing loving. She didn't know the number of houses, number of lands. I know a billionaire that died. Over half his property was gone. His wife didn't know anything.
Sad.
She was just enjoying the quota she was enjoying. But the family lost over half his landed property.
Just imagine.
So that's why they should know. Not for control.
For future purpose.
Okay.
Yes, for me, I'm not in charge of our family finance.
She's in charge.
You know why? My wife is more generous than myself, but she's more real than me.
Okay.
I remember those days way back, let me say 25 years ago when we were dating. If I have 100,000 naira in my pocket, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't womanize, I don't club. I scarcely go buy clothes.
Okay.
I scarcely go buy clothes, but I get clothes. So what will I be doing with that money? After a little while, the money is gone. What did I use it for? You know, the time I'm telling you, dollar was way less than 100.
Wow.
What did I do with it? I can't tell.
Oh. Wow.
Oh, I need 200 naira here. Oh, I take. I need 100 naira here.
Okay,
But that's not the biblical principles for financial management. Money must be planned.
That's true.
Money must be assigned. If God is going to give you more, then you got to be absolutely smart with whatever He's giving, because whatever you have in your hand can be converted into a seed, and only those who plant reap.
Yeah.
We're not talking about just giving in church.
Yeah.
We're talking about investment, planning, and all. She bought my first group of shares for me.
wow.
I wasn't that smart to buy. I go for programs, I get honorarium, I come, I just leave the money in the house. One day she asked me when we started dating, what do you do with all this money? I said, nothing. and that time banks were so terrible that those were the days where you go to the bank, you collect tally today. To collect, you will be able to collect that money like on Wednesday.
Yeah.
You go queue, you are number 8. You
line.
cannot cash. Many cashiers don't do up to like 15 people in a whole day.
You just go.
Because you will be there and the system is not working well.
Yeah.
It was terrible those days. Thank God for this new generation.
Yes,
They
technology.
almost killed us. Technology, yes.
Technology.
They almost killed us in this country. So, but she did that. So when I saw the way it was, I derived a formula, which I teach you tomorrow.
Okay.
Allow the most prudent person with finance to manage family finance. It will protect you. It will protect me.
And it's mostly always the woman.
Yeah. No, I think it's where the
Higher percentage, I would say. Yes, there
Some
are.
women are spendthrifts, so
Yeah,
That's true. Yes.
some women are terrible. Jesus of the universe. They can buy anything.
But to a larger extent, they are more prudent.
Okay, let's say so.
I like the fact that you agree.
No,
it's just the truth.
let's say so.
prudent
I've been in forums where forum of pastors and older pastors. Then I was just married for less than 5 years. So I was saying, no, this is how it should be. One elderly man said, it's because you have a good wife. The other one said, tell him. The other one said, tell him.
Okay.
So I noticed that I was almost among the very few.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't want to agree that it is generalized.
True. Yeah.
Some men, they calculate more.
Because if they live for their wife,
While I go boss, because landlord will come and collect rent.
Okay.
Children will go to school.
True.
Especially in these days where some sophisticated school like ours are coming up, and people want to put people in a school. They don't know whether they are going to deliver or not.
True.
People are just using fame, using their name to go to school.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, your children are not learning, but you are paying big school fees.
where will the money come from?
This is without prudent spending, you waste family resources.
True.
Who said that all the surpluses should be consumed? Surpluses should either be saved or invested.
Okay. Okay. I really love this. I really love what we're going to. So,
Sorry, did I hit the point?
Yeah, exactly. 100. 100.
so I really like where we're going to. So now let's say that the bond has been broken, communication has died down. Where would you say a couple should pick up from?
Sit down and talk.
It's not so easy.
Do you know why? Man is a spirit. He has a soul, but lives in a body. Don't drive your life by the body.
Okay.
And the only way that spirit understands things is words. Sit down and talk. Never feel too lost not to talk. You know, when the Bible is talking about guide your heart, protect yourself, people think that the most powerful part of women is their basic features, boobs, hips, fingertips. No, their most dangerous thing are their words. A girl can tell a guy, I like you, and he will enter a plane and travel and buy another ticket and come back. If that thing enter a brain, he can travel land and seas to go and follow that. I like you.
Okay.
But a guy can see hips now and see another hips. This hip, that hip will cancel this hip. It is not difficult. It's difficult for soul and heart to connect and break them.
Okay.
That's why you should communicate. Words go where hand can get to. That's why a part of medical therapy is speech. Conversation. Saying the right things removes diseases from body.
Yeah.
So it is very important. No matter how damaged, just sit down and say, first of all, own your own side. Because never exempt yourself from any, no matter how bad the person is. Okay, see what I did.
Admit your fault.
Admit your fault. This is what I did. This is what I did.
That's what they have for women.
Or this is what I've been doing. But I think you have been doing this. I want this marriage or this relationship, if you're not married, to work. I don't want to go, yes, I know you see me around this guy, you think I'm falling for him. No, I want to marry you.
And I want to make you work.
And I want us to make this work. Do you want it to work?
Okay.
And if both agree, it must be fixed.
Sir.
But sorry, 1 minute before you go there. But never forget that habits doesn't take a day to reverse.
Okay.
So that's why those special days I talked about should be cultivated.
Okay.
We don't talk once and feel we've done everything like Uchopeba. No, you talk now.
And again.
You go, you come, you check.
Continue.
You go, you check. You go, you check. Then deliberately put up discipline that both of you will agree to protect each other.
Okay.
Like I say, if you having challenge with a girl that you are falling for, how do I break out from that girl? You broke my heart, cannot solve it.
Actually. Yes, so.
He will cry to the house.
Yes,
Oh, I broke my wife's heart. And he's going there. Oh,
And you go and tell her that, I broke my
I
wife's
just broke
heart.
This is our relationship. The girl will say, you know now. And as he don't reach that house, he's regretting, but he's there.
Actually.
So you must go through a process for recovery. That's why I say it doesn't get cured in a day. Sorry to cut
it's
you.
fine, sir.
You were,
It's totally
yeah,
fine.
you were to hit a point.
Yeah. So, what do you do with a partner that doesn't want to sit? Because the truth is, there are people that will be like, I don't
Look for
want to come
somebody.
and be doing this one.
Look for somebody he respects. He's living in denial. He knows something is something is wrong,
Okay.
but he's running because he doesn't know how to fix it. Let me tell you the truth. Can I tell you the truth?
Yes, sir. Please do.
Men run because they are ignorant.
Okay.
A real man fixes problems. All he will tell you, hey, look at what I've done. How do we fix this? If you see a man running like that, just know he's having some emotional disorder. He's either incompetent or have some very heavy low sense of self-esteem. That's what brings about that pride.
That's true.
Many things that you call pride is low self-esteem. It's not arrogance. He's just running. He's trying to cover his damaged part. And so, baby, help him by calling out to someone who can. If not, why will a man tell the wife, the day you tell pastor, you go back from this house? It's
Because he doesn't
nonsense.
want the world to know that.
He wants them to be looking at him as perfect.
Yes,
Good.
yeah.
I was talking with someone some time ago, and he had a case of a blackmail. And he asked what to do. I said, tell your wife.
Gang, gang, gang.
I said, what do you want to tell your wife? Bring her to me.
Okay.
He said, no, she will feel I exposed her first. I said, talk to her, then talk to her. When you are done talking, and the heat is hot, just bundle her, both of you, cry here. We'll kill it here.
Exactly.
When they got here, what do we do to the girl? I said, you girl, call the girl. Girls talk to girls. Girls understand. Talk to the girl. Hey, I heard you slept with my husband. We are together now.
It's not easy.
He said he's going to show anything. I said, you show it first. Or when he shows, you come out and tell them that look at what I did. But me, I'm with my wife now. That matter will die. Nothing lasts more than 2 weeks on social media.
Exactly.
Yeah. True. So true.
But stay in your house. Fix it.
Yeah.
Don't let anybody spoil it for you.
Nice.
Amazing. Since that you've been saying, you mentioned like 2 to 3 times that when you and your wife were dating, And I know last season we had this talk about dating and is dating necessary or should people do courtship?
Yes,
So,
yes,
sir,
we do.
I'm curious, sir, which one should it be?
Should
Dating or courtship?
Date. You should please date.
Okay.
Please, you both should date first. But there are dating rules.
Okay.
Yes. Dating is simply a period where you hang out with someone
Amen.
to get to know the person.
Okay.
For example, you have people doing online dating now.
Yeah. True.
Yes, people date. Why you should date? Some people say Christians shouldn't date. Christians should date too.
Okay.
They should date because if you do not date, how would you know?
No, exactly.
Help me to ask.
How will you know who they are? How will you know how they are? You want to marry a total stranger? Courtship is a period where you have seen this person. You know that, okay, this person is kind of nice. And that's okay. I think I'll marry him. You have made up at courtship, you have both made up your mind that you're going to get married.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, before you now do your engagement, you do your introduction.
Okay.
You get
But
married.
sir, you know, people say that in the biblical days they did not date. They
How
just
old
went
were they
straight
when they were
until-
getting married?
Yeah.
Do you know the kind of information in your head at age 30? 30 years.
You know a lot.
You don't know it. Wait till
You don't
this
know
level.
everything.
Do you know what has confused you? Even as a virgin at 30,
Yeah.
your brain is filled with all kind of things.
Okay.
Then I will just marry that person like that. No. I will know you first. Before every guy gets married, he has seen many girls.
Many.
What made him say no? Sometimes when you say yes in your head first, you really want to check the girl out. And those days, there were no much meetings for hanging out.
Yeah.
It was families. These people were getting married at age 14, 15, 16. The men, maximum 17, they don't marry. How old was Joseph when he got married to Mary?
Yeah, they were quite young.
They were quite young.
Yeah.
So at that, you won't have much problem. Dating, and that time too, it was singular tribes. There were no cross country kind of stuff.
Yes, they know each other.
Yes,
Same
I know your mama, your man know my mama.
Yes,
Mama, they
they
watch
see
you when you
you
go to that family something. All of us they see each other.
Yes.
So now,
They even had betrothed at that time self.
exactly, from small, you don't know
maybe
that
that
this
kind
person-
6 years. They say, this is my
you marry
pikin.
am.
You go marry this your daughter.
Yes.
So they go they watch each other, they protect each other. They come. Hey. Okay.
But not Elijah. That's actually true.
So dating is necessary.
Yeah.
The only reason people talk about dating to be bad is that when they start dating and start doing all caressing, kissing, and sex, and they tell me that they want to know if they are sexually compatible, and that's why how many are you going to check now? Are you a checker? You check everywhere. So it's that those are not healthy dating. Now, do you know part of the reason why many ladies don't get married is because they don't date?
Okay.
You check their life is work, church, house.
Triangular.
Triangular. You look at all those girls who don't go to church much. They go to club, they see. No, they don't marry.
They do aside. They put themselves aside.
Yes, they see each other.
Hey.
Yeah, now, you see, brother, one. That's why it's even good to, when churches are doing program, go. Attend. They do for that church. Go. They do for the other one. As long as it's a healthy Christian gathering, go mix up. In our church, we have multi-locations. We try to do meetings from time to time that brings people together.
Even if your partner is in the
Another branch.
The other day I called her and said, "Come, do you know this guy?" I said, "No." "Do you know this boy?" I said, "No."
Oh, you're talking to each other today.
Sometimes my wife in service she say, "Look for people. Just greet them. Greet them. How are you? Just greet, because now they see that they marry.
Yes,
Don't be lie.
that's true.
Don't be lie.
So
This episode has been an amazing time here in the studio with the one and only Reverend Victor Atenaga.
Thank you.
It's my first time being in your space, and honestly, I have learned. I love your words. I would definitely attend.
Thank you.
I would definitely attend.
Thank you.
Did you just say you attend?
Yes, I said I was.
You have done something. Hey.
I will look out
I
for you.
actually will attend.
I'll look out for you.
This has been an amazing time with myself, Z of the Good Life, and the Ankara Queen herself, Debbie Billions, and Edda Faith the Mouthpiece, and our one and only guest of the day, Reverend Victor Atenaga.
Thank
you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. But before we go, you called her Debbie Billions.
Yes,
We thought she was going to give us some billions.
No worries.
The billions are coming.
Yes.
We believe strongly that the billions are coming.
The billions are
They are prophetic billions.
The billions are prophetic. Exactly.
I'm speaking it into being.
Yes. I'm collecting it. Exactly.
And we also want to thank our amazing sponsors for giving us the chance to be here today. Aiko Gas, our restaurant, and
It is Glam, Bella, Bellina.
and Just Liquor Stores. We want to say thank you for giving us the chance to be here today. And so we want to say bye.
Bye.